conversation around a table with food and sharing a bottle of wine or juice, whatever, you know, can do a lot for people.
Do you envision that these projects would be mostly from like arts domain?
Mostly from what?
Arts, domain of arts, or could it be
yeah,
engineering project?
Yeah, you know, the piloting of this, I'm starting with, you know, because I'm an artist in the arts, but I really see it as this model could work for all kinds of things. And that's the idea of if it can work as a model and get, kind of go viral, so to speak, you could form something around this about anything. And it could even be non-technologically based. You know, somebody could get this idea in their neighborhood, say, I have this idea, and just through word of mouth and door-to-door stuff, you could even make the same thing happen. I'm curious about, well, here's another aspect, right? When you have, let's say if this is, you know, dance, this is music, theater, the arts are segregated. You know, a lot of times, so dancers hang out with dancers, musicians hang out with musicians, theater people hang out with theater people. Just like cultural segregation that happens. Sectors also, the arts, you know, what I thought of, you put lights on here.
It's segregation, but it's also isolation. I mean, even artists, for example, people who write, like myself, we're basically isolated for years. Until something comes to fruition, and then, you know, there may be, you know, some interaction there, but it's not even, it's even beyond segregation of groups. It's isolation of the artist, and the exchange that happens in situations like this, the non-material, spiritual, whatever you want to call it, value that gets exchanged in these sort of situations is priceless, and it's beyond words what it is. So it's not just for the artist, it's for everyone, really.
So here, like when the mixer happens, you have teams, artists and teams, not just from different disciplines, but also having a pretty strong cultural diversity between it. So you have a project that might be based in Persian roots. Another one that is dealing with African American communities, or another one that's dealing specifically with Latino issues, or it could be around some more it could be anything. The point is that the greater diversity of this, when they all converge together, you have a lot of people meeting each other for the first time. Each of them are getting out of their social circles. You know, when you keep seeing the same people at the same events all the time, it's like, okay, like I want to try something different. But in the future, what I'd love to see is, well, what happens if some of these projects are biologists or technology or something, or you start to get this overlap of people coming also from different professional sectors and backgrounds. I mean, I'm particularly, part of my thinking in this was influenced by a friend of mine who's a biologist. And I started reading about like systems thinking and emergent processes and these things that are really fascinating to me. And I'm like, wow, I can so learn. You know, I'm trying to run maybe an art organization project, but I can learn so much talking to a biologist about it, because it gives me ideas of how to work in a different way. And if you create that kind of social milieu, that's the word, right? That's of such enormous value. Like, people will participate, get involved. You know, if I'm working full time, going to the job, coming back, going to the job, coming back, this would be my outlet to like do something really interesting, engaging people. To me, that's what's really exciting about it. It's fueled by human relationships, by social networking, but in a deep way, not just superficial kind of hype of social networking, but something that's really meaningful, so that it's enriching to both the projects, the artistic projects, and as well as the people involved in it. The difference, maybe, you know, focusing on the arts, is because the arts is such a struggling sector. You know, it just doesn't. The government is not really going to give that much money to the arts because this is not a national priority, to say the least. And in terms of the product, it doesn't work in a market system. You know, to sell, you can only sell so much art without beginning to kind of corrupt the whole process, the creative process itself. So it's really needed.
Red Poppy is the real good model for a local community-based project. Red Poppy is a great model for that.
And there we're still struggling. And that point, like with the Red Poppy, for me, you know, doing that space was, it was never about the Red Poppy. It's not like, okay, I'm starting a space and I want it to be, this is gonna be the shit, so everybody know this space. But it's just, that space happened to be the example working towards a greater ideal. You know? And the ideal was to say, how can we do this? Is there a way to do this without constantly being obsessed and focused on money? Is there a way to organize people to make it happen? And so this is the first time of trying to take what we did at the Poppy and see, can we scale it down? Because now the Poppy is really big, involving a lot of people. You know, if the staff is 20 to 25 people, mostly volunteer, scale it down to just 5, and to help empower projects. And especially because emerging projects, when you're starting out and you don't have a track record, you know, you haven't got.
Even if you have a track record.
Even if you have a track record, but if you haven't gotten grants before, if you don't have the business skills to do it, you don't. It's so hard to get money. So what do you do? But you can do this right away, and then go after. And then if you do have a need, say if we need more, better technical support, or if we need more funding, well, do that second. Get a team first, because then you have 5 people helping you get funding, rather than trying to find the funding first. Or you have 5 people trying to help get technical support. Any other questions? I don't want to go on too long. There's also, for anybody, there's drinks in the back if you just got here.
I wondered how developed the project is. Like, it sounded like what you've got going is very developed, and is that typical of the projects that
Yeah,
really
for
established?
now, because it's a pilot thing, so it's a selected, 13 projects or so that are solid enough. I wanted to have a strong representation for the piloting of it. So people go online and they're like, okay, these are serious projects. They're organized enough so that they can make it work. But as it expands and grows, the idea is that anybody with an idea could start something on it. Just attract people to support the idea. I'm just, starting to do talks about this, so I don't have it down tight, but the idea is that if you like the idea, to share it, and if you see it on Facebook or anywhere, the first thing we're trying to do is spread the word, drum up some interest about it. This idea of social cultural networking, I feel like there's a story in that's easy to tell. It's easy to remember. Face the Itch, the website is facetheitch.com. Yeah, because there wasn't the itch.com, so Face the Itch kind of plays on the idea of Facebook, but it also is telling you directly what to do, like face that hunch you have inside. Like all of us, like we have we have these voices inside that tell us we should do something, something meaningful or more creative. But we've always been taught to make practical decisions. No, that's not going to work. You shouldn't do that. That's not going to make money. You can't do that. And so we deny the creative aspects of ourselves. So this is Face the Itch. It's all about actually saying, no, now listen to that part, listen to that voice, and then actually find other people that will help you pursue it and do it together.
So has it started then? There's already 13 projects you could choose from now today.
Yeah, you can go on the website and see.
That's great.
Website?
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
Yeah.
So thanks for listening, and definitely go on the website and send feedback too if you have thoughts, or if you're on the website and you feel like it's missing something or something could be helpful to convey the idea. You can to see in another 6 months how it plays out.